Alright, this is Compt 450, the how-to video by Josh Edwards. I'm going to be showing you how to use iTunes. Um, okay, so you can see it, which is right here. It's a little small, granted I'm using a cell phone because the webcam is not that good for this. Um, anyway, okay, so I'm double-clicking on the iTunes logo on my desktop, and it went straight to the iTunes store. So what this is showing you is, it's giving you ideas, more advertising about how to, get the Beatles library from the iStore. You can get different movies, you can get different things of that nature. So, there's a lot of different things you could do. Let's start with what you can get from the iTunes store. One of the options is different music. You can get different music a couple of ways. You can either buy albums or individual songs. Individual songs are 99 cents. What you'll do is you'll go into search store, which is on this upper top right hand corner where the mouse is, where I just clicked, and everything right here. I'll kind of move the mouse around it, and then you'll be able to type in, a Beatles song or a Metallica album or something like that. That'll search that. You can also type in movie titles, and you'll be able to download movies that you can add to your iPod, iPad, iPhone, things like that. Another way to have music is that you can import stuff through CDs that you have. So what you can do is you can take a CD, put it in the CD tray, and it'll ask you if you want to import those songs to iTunes, and then you'll hit yes, and then after about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, or less, depending on speed of computer, it will put that CD on your iTunes library, and you can do what you will with them in terms of putting them on an iPod or an iPad or an iPhone. And the way you'll do that is you will take the white cable that comes with an iPad, an iPhone, an iPhone, Apple devices, and then you will you'll basically take those, highlight those songs, and then you'll move them over to the iPad, iPod, iPhone, which will show up once it's plugged in. It'll show up on the left side, kind of where I've got it highlighted a little bit. So it'll go just over here, and it'll show your iPod. Like my iPod will be here and say Josh's iPod. Another thing you can do other than music is you can get movies, which are purchasable. You can get TV shows, apps. The App Store is pretty interesting because you can get free apps, which they offer. And what you'll do is, a good way to do that is you'll see this page. It'll have different advertising every day, but what you'll do is you'll go down here and you will move down, and then you'll see free apps, which is going to be about halfway down, and you'll say see all, and then it'll show every free app that they have, and you can pick, and it'll download it to your hard drive. Then you can transfer it over to your iPad, iPhone, iPod, things like that. Another thing is books, which same thing. It'll give you a list of books. Those generally change every day. So what you'll do is you'll go down here, and you'll see on the right hand side about 5 inches down or so, it'll see top charts, and then you'll click on free if you wanted to see what free books they have. Otherwise, you can buy these different books that they sell, and it'll download to your basically to your to your computer, and then you can transfer that to the Apple device. And last but not least, another way is to get content is through podcasts. Podcasts are audio, video, things about like with interviews, stuff like that. There's ones about sports, there's ones about film, there's ones about a particular author. I mean, there's ESPN ones. If you can think of a podcast, it's probably on here. You know, and a lot of this you can search through the search bar, which is on this upper right-hand corner, just by the X there. See kind of where the mouse is. And that's just a basic rundown for the iTunes program. You know, generally once you get more familiar with it, it'll pretty much be the same and, you know, pretty, you know, easy to use. So, you know, and the software and the iPads and the iPhones and so forth are, you know, used by children, teenagers, young adults, everybody, you know, of all ages. It's, you know, pretty easy and safe to use. Thank you. That was Josh Edwards and his how-to video.